Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work.
All right. So, I do now have another addition to the family, Rose Kellerman. She does pretty good. She's a pretty good baby. But, man, I forget going back into nighttime mode with that is not fun at all.
No.
I'm definitely not used to Shay texting me at 3 in the morning while I'm working out. And I'm like, who in the heck's texting me? I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's just me. Yeah, because it's every...
Especially initiating the conversation at 3
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah, normally I don't even have to worry about my phone because, like, no one's texting me.
I was sitting up, I'm like, oh, I'll just text Nick. Good luck when you work out. Then I get a text back, oh, yeah, I'm just talking with Ben.
Yep.
Wait, Ben's at the gym in the morning that early, too?
A lot of times he'll come whenever he's copping. He'll come and talk to me for, like, 30 minutes, something like that. He'll come stop by.
Clear all the hobos out from behind the gym.
I usually do it before he gets there.
That's nice of you. That's nice.
Wait,
Helps.
not to distract from the... How do you scare them all away?
I open the door and start coughing or, like, I just say, get out of here. Because they're not supposed to... Dude, there's one.
Treat them like stray cats.
There's one I made fun of because he
Wow. He's homeless and you're doubling down on making fun of him?
he could fix some of it, but he was legit trying to open up the trash can or like the big dumpster, but couldn't get open. So I told him, I was like, hey, if you come work out more, you'd probably be able to open that.
Nick, he has no home. How is he supposed to get a gym membership?
I was just calling it out, calling it like I see it.
Maybe if you did more push-ups, you wouldn't have the dumpster dives
There's
often.
a jungle gym back there. Get to work.
There's a dog jungle gym for dog daycare.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
You gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. He's probably sleeping in the tube.
No, I go kick that every morning because usually there's cats or possums in there.
Why would you go kick it knowing that there's cats or possums in there?
To make them go
Where?
somewhere else.
Bless your
Thank
heart.
God you were not in the military. Nick's just gonna walk around, just kick down doors, see who's in there.
Fun fact. I was going to apply for the military.
I can see you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but I did not.
Why not?
I don't know.
What? Well, we don't know.
Yeah,
That's why
so
we.
I'm
I feel like you said that like you made a decision. You didn't make a decision if you don't know.
I literally had no clue what I was going to do in life. And I'm like, I don't even know where I'm going to go to college. Like all these people on the last day of school, it's like a tradition that you wear like your college that you're going to on a shirt. Mm-hmm. I didn't know where I was going. So I wore the only college shirt that I had was Duke. So I wore my Duke shirt. So people thought I was going to Duke. And I was like, yep, going to play basketball there.
Mm-hmm.
I was not.
Doesn't Duke have the one guy who came in and played for like a few minutes, never scored a bucket in his whole college career? He had 4 years played and he never got to score.
That's not the craziest stat to come out of that tournament. You know that dude from Oakland that hit all the threes?
Oh, Jack. Yes.
That dude has taken eight non-threes this year. And I wonder how many of those threes he thought were threes and his foot was on the line.
No, they were all in the lane.
Really?
I saw the shot
Oh,
chart.
yeah.
It
They're
was
like layups.
okay.
They were all layups. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I wonder if he had like 7 of those where like his foot was on the line and they called it.
Yeah, that was a crazy stat.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And he shot like 300 and something times.
Oh, it was 360 some, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. To shoot 360 times and only shoot 8 times, it's not a 3-pointer. Is insane.
That's true.
I'm going to start doing that.
I mean,
You can try.
go Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, your back is
Broken. My back is the resemblance of a 90-year-old man who has broke his back 80 times. I don't know how to explain this, but I hurt.
So let's walk through the timeline of this, all right? Nick gets hurt, messages us, and he goes, I was actually supposed to go to Tennessee with Bree, but then I hurt my back
So,
lifting the dog into the car, right?
yes. So I actually hurt my back. So I messed up my back, I'm guessing, whenever we were helping Veach or Ben move. I think it was Ben when we were carrying his washer downstairs.
That would probably that would do it.
I tweaked it and I was like, oh man, that
You should
doesn't
have put
feel
on my
good.
moving straps. It'd been a lot easier.
We really should. We had a dolly, but we're idiots.
How did you hurt your back using a dolly?
We didn't use a dolly. That's why I said we were idiots. We neglected the dolly and we said no.
Are you
We'll
on
just
top
carry
of
it.
Are you on top or bottom going?
Excuse me.
We're carrying the dryer down the stairs.
It was a washer. Yes, we were carrying it
Washer.
downstairs.
Yes, were you at the top or at the bottom of the stairs carrying it down?
We switched.
What?
How do you switch
What?
up this?
How do you switch halfway through a single set of stairs?
You set it down and you wiggle. No, I'm kidding. I was on bottom.
That would, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you'd hurt your back more being up high because
you're leaning over, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but it felt like crap after, and I was like, oh, it's just sore. And then like I didn't work out for like 2 days, and then I'm pretty sure when I went to the gym and I started doing sit-ups, and I did a sit-up and I felt like sharp pain. I'm like, oh man, that didn't feel good. So then I went to the chiropractor. I called them, and he fixed me up a little bit. He's like, hey, you're definitely out of shape, and I was like, yeah, I'm moving stuff and all this. He's like, yeah, that'll definitely do it. And then, so I was already kind of on light duty, and then we were supposed to go to Tennessee, and I literally went to go pick up our 80-pound dog and throw her into the truck. And literally when I picked her up, I felt like my whole entire back, like it felt like it tore. Like I felt it, and I'm like, that's not good. That hurt. So then I basically took her. I drove all the way to Litchfield to drop her off, and then I drove all the way back, and my back was on fire, and I laid down and basically laid until noon, and then I told Bree that, hey, I hurt my back. I don't think I can go to Tennessee. But I didn't tell her that until we got almost to Litchfield on the way there. So she was more mad at me that I didn't tell her that right up front.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Okay,
then we had to drive all the way back.
So then you come home and what you said to us is you're on bed rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on bed rest for a couple days, which, as we said, for an
Which is the
insomniac,
And for a guy who's
it's like prison for an
horribly,
insomniac.
for a guy who like can't sit still and is horribly active, it was, thank God for basketball, because if it was not March Madness and I didn't have constant basketball to watch, I don't know what I would have done.
So there's a risk of throwing out your back doing that too, bud. But then like 4 days later, you're like, oh, I'm at the gym.
Yeah. So then,
So you went from bed rest to the gym in 4 days.
yeah.
Like normal medical timelines.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a miracle, but that didn't work out.
Not really.
I know, but anyway, so I went, I went on Friday, and he fixed it. Literally, his first words on Friday when he told me to lay on the table because he was going to look at me, he's like, "Oh, you're not good at all." I'm like, yep. So then on Friday, they figured out that I pretty much tore my L1, my L2, and my L3 ligaments in my back. So he's like, you need to ice. They gave me like the shock therapy, and he's like, you need to bed rest, and then I want to see you Monday. So I'm like, okay. So I basically bed rested. I did literally an ice bath like every hour and a half. It felt good when I was getting out of that ice bath because it was completely numbing the pain. But I went back on Monday, and I was feeling decent because I didn't do anything. And he's like, all right, you can take it easy. He's like, okay, I want to see you back on Wednesday.
Take it easy. He starts deadlifting 400.
Yeah. Right.
No, so he said I want to see you again on Wednesday. So I
He's only
didn't.
doing squats.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's easy.
with live people. So I didn't do it, and then I went back Wednesday, and then he's like, okay, Wednesday you can get back going. He's like, just kind of work slowly into it. Well, Wednesday, I went to an EMS call. I went to a fire call. I went and tried to work out. I didn't work out hard. I didn't even touch a dumbbell. I literally just walked around the track and ran a little bit. And then
You were the dumbbell.
probably. And then what day is it now? Thursday.
It's Sunday now.
Well, yes, but then that Thursday we had a fire call, and it was like 40 minutes away. It was in another town. So I went, and during the middle of that call, I guess at some point I really aggravated it, and
Hurt on the job. Workman's comp. Hurt on the job.
yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it.
So then I went back, and I went back, called the emergency line, got in, and now basically I'm on bed rest kind of again, or I'm told to be
What
really
time
slow.
was this of the day?
The fire call?
Yes.
Probably like 1:30. It was in Thayer. It was a big grain
Okay,
band.
so what time did you
grain
call
band.
what time did you call the emergency line?
Probably like 5:30.
Oh, okay.
So.
I was gonna say, I was like, if this is like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you could just call the regular line. You don't have to call the emergency line.
No, they were
just
closed.
because you're having an emergency doesn't mean that.
No, on Thursdays, it's an emergency. On Thursday they were only open till like 11, and then they weren't open on Friday because of Good Friday. But luckily, good people take care of good people, so they got me taken care of.
So why'd they take care of you?
I don't know, drugs, but
What?
I don't know. No, they're good. So,
But anyways,
Yeah. However,
yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys. I mean, you're more UFC, but what are you thinking of this Tyson fight? The Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
I think that Jake Paul is a decent enough boxer that if you would have been doing this 20 years ago with Mike Tyson,
Well, yeah.
like, I don't know. He might surprise me, but I feel like it's gonna be elder abuse at some point. Just because I mean,
Mike Tyson's got some swing.
But a 60-year-old like can't physically keep up if he goes multiple. Like the rounds is what I'm talking about. Like
I get that, but
Tyson's
for a
gotta come
regular 60-year-old, but Mike Tyson's not a regular.
I get
60-year-old.
it, but he's still like let's say even take 20 years off of that. You're still got a 40-year-old boxing against like a 28-year-old.
Oh, if he was 40, he would win.
No,
easily.
no. I'm just saying that if you say he's not a regular 60-year-old, he's closer to like the fitness level of like a 40-year-old.
How much
I don't
money
know.
would it take you to get in the ring with Mike Tyson?
Get in the ring with Mike Tyson?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to legit fight. You can't just throw throw the towel in.
You have to last 30 seconds with Mike Tyson for like $40 million. Are you doing that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, yes. I will lay on the ground and let him just destroy me. I don't care.
Even for $1 million, I think I would go.
40 million. Jeez.
There was actually a thing on.
How high is your... that's what your threshold is to get in for 30 seconds?
No, I would get in there for $20, but no,
40.
but no, I don't know. I saw that there was a thing on Facebook about that, and it's like, would you get in the ring for 30 seconds with Mike Tyson for $5 million? I'm like, yeah. Punch me in the kidney a few times.
Be fine.
Yeah.
We pee blood for a little bit.
The kidney. Because your back's turned to him? Yeah. As you're running?
But yeah.
And
I'm just wrapping my arms around my face and just kind of be in there.
the next thing I wanted to ask you was did you see Caitlin Clark, her contract she got offered by the Big Three?
Yes.
How much was that again?
$5 million.
Which is like...
For 10 games.
Like, what is it? Like 500 times whatever she's going to make as a rookie?
So, as a rookie...
Or 50 times?
As a rookie, her contract would be $76,000.
That is insane because she is definitely taking a pay decrease to come play in the WNBA.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Which is crazy if you think about that. But
The only thing I'm going to be very curious, and I mean, the Big Three is smart for offering her such a contract because they're going to get viewership. Like if she does it, I'm going to watch just to see how she does against.
I mean,
she'd have to do it.
I was playing.
You can't. That is her career salary earnings in the WNBA.
Oh yeah,
you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing LSU I think it's today or tomorrow, and I'm excited. That's like
the Angel Reese.
They'll play tomorrow, won't they? No, they'll play today, I think.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. This podcast is going to get released 3 weeks after this anyway.
They would have already played by the time you listen to this.
Yeah, and this will be completely irrelevant.
And I can't believe that LSU won. Dramatic effect of cropping.
Caitlin Clark had an amazing game.
LSU dominated Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark had a terrible shooting night to finish her college career.
One of these predictions will be correct after some editing.
All right. Let's get into our Griff want to do Sweet 16 of comedy movies.
Yep. I got a big whiteboard here.
A big old whiteboard.
So how we're gonna do this is we have 3 people, so we have a tie-breaking vote. So we will go around the table, and each of us will suggest until we fill out the bracket.
I like it.
We will start with Shay.
All right. Happy Gilmore.
I've actually never seen Happy Gilmore.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like for real, for real.
For real. I've never seen it.
We're
I know
gonna
Adam Sandler's in it.
We're gonna have to have a movie night of instead of like a fight night at your house, we're gonna have a Happy Gilmore night.
Instead of a UFC watching fight night, not just we don't have a fight club at Nick's.
Well,
not yet.
There's
Not
no
yet.
Veach anymore. I doubt we will have a fight club at Nick's.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Last time I had a fight club, I ended up stopping it. We had a fight club at the gym. That legit was a thing. People were fighting in the back room. That's why that back room is always locked.
Gee, I wonder why it got locked, Nick.
What's your pick, Nick?
Joe Dirt.
Oh.
I'm way better at comedy movies.
Joe Dirt. I didn't even have that on my list.
What? Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
Sure.
I don't think he has any preference over Joe Dirt. I don't know. I think he's kind of neutral. Griff, what's your first?
My first is going to be Old School.
Oh, yeah. I got to mark that one off.
Wait, why is... Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it around.
I was about to say, I'm like, that's a...
I'm just gonna toss them in randomly.
Okay.
That's fair. That works for me.
Shay?
Tommy Boy. Nick.
Talladega Nights. I'm on fire, Ricky Bobby.
I really want to use the part whenever, the part I feel like is whenever I get out of a tractor and I'm driving a tractor for planting or harvesting and I'm going like 6 miles an hour all the time. And then I'm driving on like the interstate.
Oh.
And it's like the part where he's like, what are those other things going by me? Those rocket ships? Those are the other cars, Ricky.
I love Talladega Nights. We've been slaving over this for hours and it's all takeout food.
Wedding Crashers.
The Other Guys.
Oh, that one's funny. Step Brothers. Clearly, there's a theme with mine. A lot of them are Will Ferrell.
Oh, except for Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
The Hangover.
Which one?
I think the first one.
The
Honestly.
first one.
Okay. Second one's not bad. But yeah, the first one's hilarious.
Waterboy. He's going Will Ferrell. I go Adam Sandler.
Crap. Trying to think of the one I had in my head.
Of course, Nick.
Just pull up Will Ferrell's IMDb.
No, I had it in my head, and I can't think of what the heck it's called. Hold on. Let me look at my notes.
Is it this?
Yes, it actually is. Thank you, Shay. Anchorman.
Oh, you took the one I was going to say next.
So the next one, Griff, will be...
1 second. He stole the one I was going to say, actually, right there with Anchorman. Now it's kind of throwing me for a loop.
Oh, I got another one.
I hope so.
Go ahead, Shay. Come
You
on.
want-
Come
you
back
want
to me in a second.
You want to skip? Okay. Horrible Bosses.
That one's funny, too.
That one's good.
My turn?
Yes.
We skip Griff.
The 40-year-old virgin.
That's a good one.
It's hilarious.
Steve Carell.
Yep.
Airplane. I doubt Nick's ever seen that, but
I've been on one.
I haven't seen
I
it.
thought we talked about how you haven't.
No, I've been on planes.
Okay. Wait, have either of you seen that?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to include that one then, because that's not going to be a good one.
I know of Airplane, and I know, like, the Don't Call Me Shirley, and I know the classics, but lines from it, but I don't really know them. I've never seen the movie, no.
Super Troopers? Okay.
Meow.
I've seen Super Troopers. Oh, my turn again?
Yep, last one, Shay.
Oh, last one? Get Hard.
Ooh.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Okay. The first matchup we have is Happy Gilmore versus The Hangover.
That's tough.
Oh,
Also,
wait. We have an empty part in the bracket.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, Borat.
Oh, gosh. I've never seen it, and I don't need...
Oh my God,
I've
I have it
never
on DVD. I have
I assume you probably have like DVD, Blu-ray, Laserdisc.
yeah, I have the deleted scenes, which are freaking hilarious too. I don't know how they.
What did they
get
choose
added.
to delete from that movie?
He got pulled over and he wouldn't stop. It was hilarious. And then he went to He went to one place and he kept asking this lady what this. I think it was on the lead scenes, but it was like he was asking about cheese, and he's like, "What is this?" And she's like, "Cheese. What is this? Cheese." And he just kept going down the whole cheese aisle, and the lady just kept saying cheese. It was hilarious.
All right. Happy Gilmore versus The Hangover.
Did you see they're making a Happy Gilmore 2?
I did. They just did production announcements on that this week, didn't they?
Kind of excited for it. Which you really do need to watch Happy Gilmore.
We need to watch all these movies in one night.
We
Okay.
have to sleep, unlike you.
Happy Gilmore versus The Hangover.
I'm happy.
Hangover.
I am.
Is
Happy
this an
Gilmore
upset?
too.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, I'll rage quit right now.
Rage quit.
Wedding Crashers versus The 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's a pretty good one, actually.
Am I starting this every time the voting?
Uh-huh.
So you get to be the tiebreaker every time?
I mean, we can
this time,
reverse it.
because the next time we go to do a Sweet 16 on the podcast, Nick will start.
Oh, okay.
And we'll go on the same.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go. 40-year-old virgin.
40-year-old virgin.
No, I'm going to say Wedding Crashers, but it's irrelevant.
So we're not finishing this today?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Talladega Nights versus The Waterboy.
Waterboy.
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights.
Yes. Put away my knife.
Put that away for now.
I will hit you with this banana.
In a combination of Nick movies and IQ levels of
Oh
a total
my
of
gosh.
70, we have Borat versus Joe Dirt.
That's a hard one.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt's my kid will watch Joe Dirt whenever I have one. That's such a good movie.
You keep saying my kid. You got something to tell us, Nick?
No, I'm just saying. I told Brie whenever we do have a kid, because she's like, they can't watch some of the stuff that you watch. I'm like,
They cannot watch a lot of the stuff you
they're
watch.
watching Joe Dirt, Joe Dirte,
Tommy Boy versus Anchorman.
Tommy Boy.
Anchorman.
Oh.
I like
They're
how
both
me and
funny.
Nick keep going.
Anchorman. Anchorman.
This is stupid. Chris Farley. You do that to Chris Farley.
Those are the two
R.I.P.
Those are the two most quoted movies of my childhood.
Joe Dirt and
No. Tommy Boy and Anchorman.
I quote Joe Dirt all the time. You like to see homos naked? What? No, home is where you make it.
Actually, almost naked. That's cool, man. What's the next one?
The Other Guys versus Horrible Bosses.
Oh, that was hard too.
I'm just going to do Other Guys because it's quotable more than Horrible Bosses.
The Other Guys.
I don't know. I'm going. Wait. What did you say?
We both
The
went,
Other Guys.
we both went Other Guys.
I'm going Horrible Bosses because it's irrelevant and I like it.
I love Charlie Day, but the Other Guys are just so quotable.
You're not the one that peed by his playground. There was no one there. It was the middle of the night.
He is so great.
Step Brothers versus Super Troopers.
Step Brothers.
Super Troopers.
Me and you are just not on the same page at all.
Why? Why are you making me?
I used Super Troopers a lot when I was copping. I quoted
Super
that.
Troopers.
Yeah,
Super Troopers.
I can see.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I am guaranteeing you that will be a controversial pick on a podcast.
Uh-huh. For sure.
Old School versus Get Hard.
Oh. I just find Get Hard so funny. The scene where they're out on the tennis court and he's acting, and Kevin Hart's going back and forth, acting like the Frenchman, and then oh my gosh, I think that's, so I'm going Get Hard.
I'm gonna do Old School.
I'm also doing Old School.
It's good. I'm not mad about that, but
The part of Old School whenever Will Ferrell shoots the trank gun into his neck.
oh yeah. I haven't seen Old School in a hot minute, so it's really funny.
The guy who plays Stifler comes in for like a minute and a half in that movie, and he's just throwing fireballs.
Yeah.
He walks over, and there's a goat sitting there looking at him. He's like, "What are you looking at?" He grabs the rope and jerks it over. He's an insane person. Okay, we have Happy Gilmore versus the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
You know what's also interesting about him is as a person, he's a very like reserved guy.
I can imagine.
He's not
Yeah.
at all like the characters he plays.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
And he's kind of got typecast into that role, too.
Very much so.
Did you ever see him in The Goon?
I liked him
He
in
was
the Goon.
different in The Goon,
No,
yeah.
I liked him in the Goon a lot. Who's our matchup now?
Happy Gilmore versus the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Happy Gilmore. He's going to say 40-year-old
It
virgin.
doesn't matter. I'm going to say Happy Gilmore. So
40-year-old virgin.
your opinion is irrelevant.
I hear that all the time.
Talladega Nights versus Joe Dirt.
Talladega Nights.
Joe Dirt. They're both. So this is such a hard. This is like watching your wife fight your mom.
What? What? Why are you watching? You're not going to try and break up your mom fighting your wife?
No, I'm just saying it's hard. Two loved ones.
All right. Next time on Family Therapy with Nick.
Family Feud.
Then we have to have a follow-up Family Therapy one.
Yeah.
I'm going Talladega Nights. Anchorman or the other guys?
Other guys. He's going to say Anchorman.
Anchorman.
Anchorman. There's not a doubt in my mind. I love
I love
The
the
other
other
guys?
guys.
I think it's so
Twins.
underrated. Other guys.
Oh, the other guys? I think it's great.
It is underrated.
I'm a peacock captain. You gotta let me fly.
Yeah, it is underrated. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I watched it, I was like, "This is not that funny," but I was also not paying attention, and I went back and watched
That's
it.
how I was with The Hangover the first time. I watched The Hangover by myself, and I was like, and I was kind of paying attention, kind of not. And I was like, this movie is so stupid. And then I've watched it, and then like now, I watched it for the first time in like 4 years, probably 2 months ago. Laughed just the whole movie.
Yep.
The line of The Hangover, whenever they're all sitting there, and he goes, after he'd married the stripper, and he goes, Ed Holmes goes, she has my grandma's Holocaust ring. And Zach Galifianakis goes, I didn't know they gave out rings in the Holocaust. That line was completely not scripted. So they had, if you watch the movie, they had to cut away because everyone like lost it. They could not control themselves.
Lord.
Okay, Super Troopers and Old School.
Old school.
Super Troopers.
Old School.
Oh.
Me and Nick are not agreeing on anything.
That's good though.
If we have a podcast movie night, we're just gonna have to watch two. We don't.
Yes.
Okay, Final Four: Happy Gilmore versus Talladega Nights.
Happy Gilmore.
Talladega Nights.
Happy Gilmore.
Oh.
He's never even seen Happy Gilmore. That's why he never.
I don't know who this Gilmore is.
Had enough, Bobby. Anchorman versus Old School.
Oh, old school.
Anchorman. It was good that Shay and I went 1 and 2.
We don't agree on anything.
I am going with Anchorman.
And a boy.
The fight between all of the news gangs.
This escalated quickly.
That's really good.
Brick had a hand grenade.
You stabbed me with a trident.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Brick, I meant to talk to you. You have a friend or relative that lives a little ways away from here you could go stay with for a while? Because you're probably wanted for murder.
I love Lamp.
The best thing is the opening scene where they're all describing themselves, and he goes, it'll later in life be found out that I have an IQ of 40. And he cuts over and he goes, and the whole time that he's talking and doing it, he's putting butter in a toaster. Just sitting there, just filling it full.
Some people call me mentally retarded.
Happy Gilmore versus Anchorman.
The only thing is, I want to point out, because we're going to put a picture up, obviously, when we're done with this. You could have started far over on the whiteboard, and we're almost out of room at the end because you didn't start all the way at the end.
Hold on, I have a plan.
Okay. All right, so
Happy Gilmore and Anchorman.
Happy Gilmore. Go ahead, Nick.
Anchorman.
Anchorman. I got to do Anchorman.
I just say it's rigged because he's never seen Happy Gilmore.
Is that the one where Adam Sandler goes, today, Junior?
No, it's Billy
that's-
Madison,
okay.
which I have on my list, but I didn't.
Yeah. We should just do one. We should do like an Elite 8 of Adam Sandler movies that Nick has not watched any of. All right.
So,
Anchorman is our comedy of choice.
eh.
Jay is very enthusiastic.
I'd like to throw my challenge card out, but it's fine.
It is what it is. All right, what's next?
Our last, one of the things I wanted. This is a situation for you, Nick. You'll actually like this one.
Good at situations.
You'll like this a lot. So, who is? I actually have two different situations in this. So, the first one is, Who is the toughest horror villain you think you could beat in a fight?
Thought that was gonna go somewhere else.
Who's the toughest? I think you said, the way you said horror, I think he was going to highlight and accentuate on, he's nodding along. Horror?
Oh.
I thought you were going to say who's the toughest horror you fought. And Nick was actually also ready to discuss that. So I'm not sure that I kind of want to go into that because
Becky
I have
behind
no
the shelter is-
I have no experience with that, but apparently Nick does. He has like a bracket himself for that. There's a Sweet 16. Brenda.
You don't want to mess with Rhonda. She's something else.
Horror. Sorry, I'll enunciate better. Horror movie villain.
Okay, now I'm switching gears.
I'm sorry, I put you on
So
that.
which one can I fight and I think win?
Okay, yeah, that's the first one is like you have to fight him. What's the toughest horror movie villain you can... I'm enunciating for you now. Horror villain you could beat.
Were there any girl killers?
Oh my gosh.
That is a terrible place to start. Do those two lists actually mesh there somewhere?
Well, I mean, you got Carrie.
Who's that?
You never seen Carrie?
No.
The movie, it was originally in the 80s. I think they redid it.
Dude, I don't watch anything scary. Oh, I know which horror villain. So I have I don't know nothing about horror movies, but I know the one that I could beat, and that's the one that's a car. Who's the car from the Stephen King ones? There's like a possessed car.
Oh,
Like the
whatever
movie
that one
cars?
is, I could beat that. Yes, like the movie cars, Nick.
I would fight the
Beat Tomater.
I would fight the guy off of Scream.
Yeah,
Because if you ever
Ghostface
watched Ghostface, I
yeah.
would fight him.
I think I could beat Chucky.
I don't know,
about
dude.
Chucky.
He's probably fast. He usually has a
Punt
knife.
him. I don't get that. You punt him.
Wait, how tall is
It's the
Chucky?
same way I said if Nick were to fight someone. Just punt him.
Dude, I would ground and pound someone.
Why do you say things? Just
That's a legit
I
thing.
know, I
Google
understand it is. Just whenever you say it with a smile on your face, it
Google
just
it.
seems really dirty all the time.
But yeah, you
Why?
could beat Ghostface though, because
Oh,
it's
dude.
just a guy. They're just normal dudes.
Yeah. I'd
It's not like
say
he
Is
special about it.
is Ghostbusters considered a horror movie?
So you're gonna beat Ghosts?
I was going to say the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
You.
I don't think you'd beat him. He's like as big as buildings.
Yeah, which makes him slow.
But he's massive.
What's a marshmallow do in water?
I don't know.
Like,
I wonder if with the water
floats.
gun.
I wonder if he floats. No, I wonder if he floats or dissolves.
I don't.
Like he doesn't strike me as incredibly bright. I'll just get on a boat and start going across the ocean.
We should test that. Like that guy tested that bowling ball through the car window. We
should test that once again. We should test that one too.
Yeah. We got a car out front we could test with.
Yeah, white
Twos.
one.
Let's be honest. Oh, Pearlie's been through the ringer. She's struggling.
The other one's a
Actually, then we
Jeep
got
that has like plastic
ball.
windows, so it might actually come back at us.
I'm not gonna lie. That sausage smells good, but I also know what sausage tastes like, and it tastes horrible.
Eat one.
No,
This
I'm not-
is
I'm
this is
not
going to be
sticking
our
that
loser
sausage in
deal
my
from
mouth.
now on.
No,
No, the first one is still you got to do the smelling salts.
No. This will be on the individual level. That one's the first of like the the group losses.
Okay.
yeah,
And then the other one would be if you had 24 hours that you like the killer was after you, who could you survive for 24 hours? What villain? Mine would be Freddy Krueger. It'd be easy enough for you, Nick.
yeah. Because what if you fall asleep?
Yeah.
I'm not going that route though. I want to fight. I want to.
It's like I want to fight.
I want to.
I want to fight.
If I'm gonna be threatened with my life, I want to live. I want to have.
Freddy Krueger. I'm going to just stay awake for 24 hours because Freddy Krueger he's Nightmare on Elm Street, so he comes in your dreams. And
Fun fact: I
Oh.
live on Elm Street, and it is a nightmare sometimes. But
He's got a tight window to get Nick. Like he better not have a scheduling conflict.
yeah, no kidding. You got like 30 seconds.
bring it. I
Nick's
would.
like, no, I don't want him. I want to fight somebody.
I would say Scream.
Go same answer with
Yeah,
Ghostface.
or Michael Myers.
I don't know any of these things. So
We need to educate you and get you some scary movies.
no.
Yeah. We got to watch Happy Gilmore for him. We'll start you off soft.
Yeah, yeah. we'll say this is Happy Gilmore, and it's really a murder movie.
I'm not watching this. I don't watch scary
Like
movies.
Scream is like it's a person.
Oh, I
not
could
even scary.
definitely avoid the bad guy from Scary Movie.
That's Ghostface.
Yeah,
No,
that's Ghostface.
Scary Movie is a parody.
Yeah, but
it's
the parody
about
off of
it's about
Ghostface.
Scream. So it's Ghostface.
Yeah, but I don't want like the real version. I want the Scary Movie version.
You're gonna be easily murdered.
Probably.
What's like the scariest movie you've actually seen though, Nick? Like, or you think your scariest
I
movie?
could survive. I could survive 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
I would just like get a flashlight, go sit up there with one entrance point to come to it, and sit there with a gun.
yeah, it'd work.
Like,
Guns don't.
I'm not
kill
trying to explore things. If I
Kill
got 24
Ghostface?
hours,
Have you ever seen Ghostface gets shot like every episode or every movie?
every episode, Nick thinks it's just a TV series. Thinks it's a documentary. That's why he can't. That's why he can't sleep at night. He thinks that
I used to,
Scream is a documentary.
no, I used to back. It's gonna sound weird.
Really,
It's not starting off great.
Yeah.
it's starting off great.
Anyways, I used to tell people all the time that any scary movie we watch is based on a real movie, so they'd get like really scared.
You could probably convince me some of that.
Yeah.
Smartphones kind of ruined that gig though.
I would say
Scariest movie, Nick.
the scariest movie I actually watched was probably Vacancy.
Fake. I don't think I haven't seen that one. Is that the hotel one?
Yes. And mainly why? Because I feel like it is based off a true story.
Vacancy is?
It is legit. But it's just such
I'm
an
fact-checking
easy...
him.
It is. It's just such an easy real life thing that can happen. And I don't like staying in hotels for that
So wait,
reason.
what's the premise? I don't know.
These people are basically they're coming they're on their way somewhere and they're trying to find just a cheap hotel to stay at or just a hotel to stay at and they're in the middle of like nowhere. Well, they find this random like motel that's like a little run down, but it's the only hotel they can choose from. So they go and stay there. Well, the guy who no spoilers here, so just FYI.
Wait! Don't do it. We'll watch it. We'll watch it.
All right,
You're gonna watch it?
Part of it.
it's really not.
No, you're committing. It's either all or nothing.
Yeah, it's really not like. It's not.
However, it may ruin
Is it
hotels
more-
for me as well.
Is it more thriller?
It's
or
more
Is
thriller, suspenseful than it is like you see people get murdered. It's more of like a thriller.
I don't think that's better for Griff.
can we call it just describe it as a murder mystery?
Sure.
Okay, we'll do it then. I like mysteries.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
I like detective shows.
We got that big screen. We could just watch it right here. Just
That's what I'm saying.
You
Yeah,
got a blanket?
Perfect. We'll watch it just like this.
Nope.
Griff's looking at the wall.
That has a bunch of farming quotes. If you
They're not farming.
if at first you don't succeed.
Jesus, are you Veach? There are like what?
TGIF. Thank
seven
goodness
letters.
I farm.
7 letters or 7 words on that sign, and you struggled 3 times to start it.
Oh, I thought it was actually a Ricky Bobby quote. If you ain't first, you're last. But
Yeah, they put a Ricky Bobby quote above a tractor.
2024.
I don't see why.
All
not.
right. Shay, do we have anything else for this one?
Well, I was going to talk about my scariest movie, The Strangers,
Yeah, that one kind of is similar to
because it's based on a true story as well.
Yeah, that one. They're actually making a third one now. Like they're actually
They had a
telling
second
how
one?
it's. Yeah, they had a second one. You've
I didn't
never
know
seen the
that.
second
No,
one?
I haven't
Second
seen the
one's
second
pretty crazy. Second one's better than the first one.
Really?
Yeah, you need to watch the second one.
So if you don't, for you, Griff, The Strangers is they went and stayed at a cabin. It's like their honeymoon. Mm-hmm. So they were in a cabin, and these people just start knocking on their door and just mess with them, and then end up killing them.
Yeah, I'm not watching that one. I might not watch this hotel one now either.
The second.
Nope,
I've
you're
thought
already
about
committed.
that more.
You're already
Yeah,
committed.
you're committed.
I don't want to, because like I stay at hotels by myself a decent amount. and
Oh
that's-
boy, you're committed.
I don't want to.
This is gonna be great for you.
Dude, it legit, and they're based on true stories, and they're.
This
messed
is how
up.
I'm going to get in trouble. I have to carry a gun across state lines sometime. That's how I'm going to get in trouble.
Or just carry that sausage and throw them at them.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I doubt it. Psychos probably catch it and eat it.
But yeah, there's a second one. The second one more explains like it's
Is it like a movie or is it like more documentary?
no, it's a movie.
Is it based on a true story too?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. But the third one is basically explaining like how it started. The new one coming out, it
Oh.
explains like how they Like what?
Well,
why
because
it
that
came
murder
way.
was always it was unsolved, so they don't know who did it or anything like that. So they just basically the movie's kind of obviously theatrical version of what they thought happened. It's pretty scary. It's a pretty good one.
And if we do watch this movie, we have to watch it at nighttime. All the lights off.
No.
Yes.
Why not?
No.
Dude, try watching these movies alone.
Stipulations.
Try adding these movies alone at like 2 a.m. when you're home
Nick,
alone.
no wonder you can't sleep.
Who did that to you? You!
The government.
You
no.
moron.
Not hurt.
Try doing this really stupid, terrifying thing at 2 a.m. in the dark by yourself. Wonder why it freaks me out.
It adds another level of suspense.
It does. I did watch The
I
Conjuring
don't need
by myself.
added levels.
See?
I don't watch horror movies to start with. I don't need added levels of suspense.
When I was in college, I watched The Conjuring at 1 a.m. by myself, and I stayed up till my roommate came home at 4 a.m.
I just picture Shay like curled up in a ball. Like,
Dude.
please come. Please come home.
I texted him. I said, "When are you coming home?"
Dude, no.
I was 21 years old. I was just sitting here on the couch, like I sat here, like literally just. It was pretty close to the ball, just sitting and waiting for him to come home.
Hey, in a couple weeks, we're going to have another UFC fight.
Oh,
You need to come.
well, no, he's already not going to be there.
No, well, it's another UFC fight night.
You're definitely coming out here to watch it. If we're watching a scary movie, we're watching it in the middle of nowhere.
Okay,
That's fine.
Yeah. So,
Oh, and
Nick will go
have,
outside to go pee and never
we'll
return.
we'll have Wagyu.
Wagyu.
We will not. I don't have any yet, Nick. They are alive.
Wagyu.
Wagyu, sorry. I'm French. We could
Oui, oui.
we could fix that.
Are you a butcher?
I can figure it out.
Yeah.
Are you
There's
licensed?
probably YouTube.
Oh no,
there's
not at
probably
all.
YouTube
I can figure it
channels.
out.
Well, so that each of us can have a cut of steak, I'm not going to waste an entire animal that I cannot sell.
I can do more than one cut. I mean, I do a deer. I mean,
It's not legal. I can't sell it.
You're not selling
giving
it.
to
We're not.
me.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm
asking
not
for
doing that
money.
either. No, I can't just take a part out of it. You have to take the whole animal. And then if it's not inspected at a state, we're not doing this.
Dwight Schrute
At the end of the
started
day,
that.
we're not doing this.
We're not
Do we
gonna
have
turn you
anything
into
else on the
the-
agenda for this one?
We're not going to turn you into the FIFA.
Yeah.
Wait, that's FIFA. We're not going to turn you into the FFA.
Did you really? I thought he was doing that. Oh my god! I thought you were doing that. Thank you for not turning me into the FIFA organization that regulates soccer, Nick.
You're welcome.
For slaughtering a
That was close
Wagyu
call.
animal.
That was a close call for you.
Even the FFA is the future farmers of America.
Oh, what'd I say?
You said
first
FIFA, which is the FIFA.
and then you're like, well, oh no, I'm an FFA. It's still
It's
Who do I
not
report
either
you
of
to?
those.
If I was going to report you, who do I report you to? Do I just call
USDA.
911?
yeah,
Okay.
USDA.
Public health.
USDA.
Either of those.
Why would you even tell him? You could just tell him, oh, you just write a card.
Directly to Joe Biden.
Who's that?
He has 2 phones on his desk, and one of them is for complaints about animals.
That's
directly from you. Yeah. Just for you, Nick.
It's a busy hotline.
I've
It's a
got one,
red phone.
I've got a little mini, or Isla's got a little mini phone that's one of those rotary. I'm like, here, this is the phone that you need to call him on, Nick. It goes directly to him.
They keep telling Biden that's the phone that he can use to set off the nuclear football. But in reality, they took that one away from him, and he's just got one that's a direct line to Nick.
don't know
Hear
what-
about animal complaints.
I don't know what tree this banana came off of, but it's good.
I don't. What,
Anyways,
the last thing we'll just talk about is who do you, gosh dang it, Nick.
what is wrong with you?
A lot. We discussed that earlier, didn't we?
Apparently not enough.
I still think at like midnight we should watch that.
I'm down, dude.
I'm definitely not watching at midnight. 'Cause if I watch at midnight, I don't care how scary it is. I'll be asleep at 12:15.
You know what?
We'll give you pre-workout.
I'm on
No.
I'm on the little kid, like the baby timing scale. I could probably do it.
Shay's just gonna bring the baby. She's
I
up
honestly-
anyways.
Well, no, she could just sleep in my arms. It'd be fine.
Yeah. I mean, really, that just
She'll sleep
toughens
in
them
your
up.
arms. Nick will sleep in my arms. We have everything covered.
I ain't sleeping.
That's true.
That's very true.
Also, I'm not scared.
I just gotta bring her little baby Keurig with her. She does. She's got a little. It's called a baby Brezza. It's like essentially a baby Keurig. It's got her formula in it and water, and I just literally ounces. We're good. And it's even warm.
I've seen it. I just don't know how we've arrived at where we've arrived at. But just
Why not?
I think something about a banana tree.
Yeah, probably.
And then we took a right turn. We took a Randy.
I don't think we
Took a Roger.
Yeah, we took a Randy down to Louisville Street, and then we lost it all.
Yeah. That's
Seriously,
how
you
we
want to
got
buy this banana? It's good, though.
here. You want to buy this?
They're not going to
half-eaten
buy
banana?
a half-eaten banana.
Why not? Yeah.
Why wouldn't... Okay, if you're going to sell me a banana and you thought that one was so good, wouldn't you just sell me one of the bananas that came in the bunch?
Well, he doesn't have that.
I don't have that. I'm not prepared.
I don't want to buy half of an eaten banana.
I'm not going to charge you. I said you want to bite.
Oh, you
three-way.
said
I thought you
buy.
said buy it.
You said buy it.
Oh,
You said buy it.
would you like a bite? Tuh.
Yes, give me the banana.
Today. Here we go.
This is like a three-way.
Oh.
Three-way agreement.
Yeah, our 3-way agreement.
Yeah. Shay, you want the middle?
I kind of.
Let's go banana.
See, dude, I told you. If I was a monkey, I'd be all over that thing.
I'm not gonna lie. That's like a pretty solid.
I
banana.
really was.
This is
I mean, I've
very
had a-
interesting. Pod.
I had a lot of bananas in my life.
This is great podcasting material.
For people listening at home, this is a real banana.
What is wrong with you? Yeah, it's good. I don't know what to add. Yes, it's a banana. Like,
There is nothing to add to that.
we're at the time. We don't need to discuss anything more.
I don't know where we can. This podcast cannot go back onto the rails.
This
We have
title
went
is gonna
off
be
of the
bananas.
rails into a river with no chance of recovery.
I hope not, because I
Have
can't
you ever
swim
seen
very
the
well.
Chris Farley stand-up of the SNL skit of Van Down by the River?
No.
Yes,
You haven't?
No.
Oh, we have to watch that.
it is funny.
It's hilarious.
It's like the only thing I really know Chris Farley for.
Is that Bill Shakespeare over there?
Thank you for listening. Please
Send
subscribe, rate, review, send help for Nick. Pray for Nick.
We have a Facebook. We are on Spotify.
We
are on Instagram.
Yeah, we need to get more Instagram followers.
We are everywhere.
Send it out there
Be
on the line.
aware. Yeah. Please send it to all your friends, family members, anyone that has ears.
People you hate, people you like. We don't care. We're not.
We're
not picky.
Yeah, we're all about diversity here. So
All right.
All right.
Cheerio.
cheerio. Peace out.